Okay, so this is the diesel heater we got. It's a Vevor. Keep seeing them all over the place now, so we'll give them a go. Okay, what we got in it? 10-liter gas tank. Not gonna use it because I've got this one. It's already plumbed, so don't need this. Okay, we actually got a manual. Holy moly, that's the first one I've actually had. It's in English and you can read it. That looks good. Okay. Oh wow, okay. We got the control panel and we got a remote. Okay, let's see how this goes. We got the pump. Says CNMZ 25, 12 volt, 22. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Let's get the star of the show out. This says 8 kilowatt. Don't know if that's true, but we shall see. Got some heft to it. Made in China. Okay. Wasn't expecting anything else with you. Okay, what else do we have in the box? We got some tubing for the ductwork. We got very stiff but usable air duct. Oh, we got this green stuff, green fuel line. I'll probably keep the stuff I got right now because this green stuff's not too good, but it does work. Okay, what else we got? We got the exhaust tube, the air inlet tube. We have an exhaust, which actually has something in it. So it may actually be a silencer, not just an exhaust. That's good. Okay, that is some of that heat stuff you can put over the pipe to insulate it. That's pretty good. We have a mounting plate. I've already got a turret, so I won't be using this. We have the wiring harness. Honestly, the wiring harness I got is better than this one. This is pretty cheap, but it looks good. It'll work. It will work. And then we have the air filter, which is just a mesh. We have a fuel filter, which is small but pretty good. And all the bits and pieces to put it all together. So let's see what we can do. Overall, looks pretty good. Okay, so what am I doing today? Well, I got to disassemble most of this. That's the Bobil water heater here. That's the Bobil water tank behind this. There's the lid for it. Here's the hot water out, cold water in to fill it. So I basically got to take this apart because when I built this 3 years ago, underneath here in this basement part is where the diesel heater lives. Well, I'm changing the diesel heater to a high altitude one. I can hear it in the comments. Why did you build it like that? Well, it's not broke. So I'm doing this because I want a better heater. And that's it, honestly. Okay, I got the old one out This is the new one. I am not sure if this is an upgrade or a downgrade. This entire body is metal. This one is 100% plastic. So I don't know if we're doing the right thing here or not. But supposedly this is a 5 kilowatt. This is an 8 kilowatt. So we will see where it goes. That's the turret for it. Got a great big gaping hole in the van over there. And we'll see how it goes. And that exhaust looks friggin' good. The air intake, not so good, but that's okay. Underneath, there's where the turret goes, right there. And I got the fuel pump, fuel filter. So I'm gonna remount the turret and see how it goes. It looks weird having a big hole in the bottom of the van, though, didn't it? That was a scary cut that day doing that. Okay, for this trip I'm actually going to use some of this green stuff, even though it's not the best. But a lot of the rubbers I got for my old one is starting to perish and don't look too good. So I'm going to use this and we'll see how it goes. I already got intake mounted. I'm about to do up the exhaust. And then we'll stick it in the hole and see where we go from there. She is on high right now and it is kicking the heat out. So far so good. Okay, we got first fire up and didn't need to prime it or nothing. It just kicked on after about 90 seconds of the pump going. Great thing about this though is it's Bluetooth. Yeah. And as soon as you connect it with Bluetooth, it set the time, and so far impressed with it. It got dark though, so I gotta yeah, like I was saying, it got dark, so I gotta finish for the night before reinstall the Bobil water heater and the electronics for it. For some reason this GoPro keeps shutting itself off even though it's got 100% battery. And okay, so I'll catch us in the morning if it's not raining. And so far so good. Hi there, welcome back. A little cold the past couple of days. This morning it was 18 degrees. Right now it's about 12 o'clock and it's probably still about 35 degrees. But I gotta put the bubble heater water system back together, put the water tank in there, and get this wrapped up before Christmas. So that's what I'm doing this morning. So, well, this afternoon should I say. But yeah, thanks for being here. Okay, so this is back together. We got the bubble hot water tank up here. We got the water going in. This is the out to the hot water pump. Goes to the shower right there. Cuts across this way. Goes to the sink that way. We got the heat coming from the 8 kilowatt heater. Comes in here, goes through the heat exchanger. From the heat exchanger it comes out. It's on a splitter. I can close these or open them. Right now I got it on both, so 50% goes in the cab, 50% stays in the back of the vehicle. So yeah, that part is done. Okay, so everything is back together and the app is being downloaded on the iPhone and everything is running pretty good. And there's some good heat coming out of this. What I like about this is though, you can see that it says altitude 100 meters. That's about close. We're about that. But yeah, really happy with this. You can use the remote or you can use the this thing. To change where you want it, speed to go down. I just changed it right there on that. The pump's not too loud, so I can live with that. So yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this. Put everything back together and be good. Be on the road in about 2.5 weeks. Should be fun. But yeah, really happy with that.